This is the pre-inspection video for 5879 Ruby Walk in Rex, Georgia. See, the house is a vinyl sided house. It has 3 bedrooms upstairs and 2 bathrooms, and has a finished bedroom downstairs that's sort of awkwardly finished afterwards. You can see around the view. This is a cul-de-sac house. The yard is well landscaped and seems to be maintained very well. The tenant in this house has been in for approximately a month and has a lease that is up in September of 2014. So you look at the house, the garage doors are in good working order. There are no dents or no damage to the garage door. It is, however, missing garage door openers as noted by the tenant. The front steps are in good shape, good and sturdy. The house on the outside overall is in good shape. On the right side of the house, there are spots where you can see here where the siding has small holes in it. They're about 1 inch to 2 inches long, and there are probably half a dozen of these holes on this particular side of the house. You see, you've got a 2nd-story deck. The deck is not as secure as it needs to be. The steps, as we'll see in a moment, have some issues going up these steps. Underneath the house, it looks as though someone has taken out a portion of the siding here. It looks maybe there was a window unit air conditioner, so something there will need to be replaced and repaired. And then just above that, there's another segment of the siding where it looks like there's black duct tape over a frame of sorts. Going up the stairs are a little shaky, and what is more concerning is that there's a portion of the stairs here where the stairs connect to the rim joist of the deck that looks like there's some water damage and rot. Certainly the steps need to be either tended to or possibly taken off for safety measures and then just completely enclosed on the deck. As we come up to the top of the deck, on the back door, you'll see the water damage, just some rot at the bottom of the door. There's a little damage on the corner of the soffit. Minimal. It actually looks like it can be straightened out and nailed back in. And you'll see here where the gutters are full, and we're going to notice on the inside that there's some water damage to the ceiling, probably because the water is backing up in this valley and it's in the spot that's corresponding with that on the inside of the house. Overall, on the outside of the house, things look pretty well. The deck overall is in decent shape. It just needs to be shored up, and then something needs to be tended to with the steps, and that's more of a safety measure than anything. Here you see the stoop where there's an entry into the back part of the house, which would be sort of the basement section on this. This is the east side of the house. Again, front steps are in good shape and sturdy. The front door looks like it possibly could need painting. And then maybe some attention to it. Looks as though someone tried to break in to the house at both the deadbolt and the regular knob. And so there's some damage to the actual steel door. And entering the house, you come into a hardwood foyer. And then of course you can see the steps that go up and then the steps that go down. We're going to take a look at the basement area first. One of the things that we may notice is that with the carpet, you can see that the carpet either needs a good deep clean or quite possibly replaced. The walls overall are in good shape in most of the house. Just some nail holes here and there, and then of course desperately in need of painting through most of the house. Alright, in the area that turns in the basement, we have the laundry area. One closet door simply missing a knob. And then there's not a washer and dryer in this unit. And then missing one light fixture in the laundry. Just to the right of the laundry is what is being used as the master bedroom at this moment. It's down in the basement. Certainly some problems with this carpet. Either needs, it's going to need restretching for sure. You can see here in the corner that it's not actually even attached. It's just kind of up. This fireplace looks sort of like an afterthought. You see the craftsmanship is not quite so good. And then according to the tenant, if someone tries to use this fireplace, even when you open the flue, smoke fills both the bottom and the top. So I would recommend that this fireplace be either tended to or removed from the house and blocked off. Inside of this room as well, you'll see that there's a space that looks like a small crawl or storage space, but it's on, just to give you a bigger shot, it's on what is the room of a wall. This is mostly the basement area that's been refinished. Some things done there. To give an idea, the sheetrock is nearly flush. The casing is not above the sheetrock. It's just a poor craftsmanship on the finishing of that. You can see how the switch plate or the plug plate is recessed behind the sheetrock. And so while adequate, there's some attention that may need to be paid down here. And again, the carpet just not in very good shape. Lots of stains, in some cases even bleached spots, and it best needs restretching and cleaning. Again, you can see how the finishing of the basement just has sort of a different quality to it. Circling around, there's a bathroom down in this basement area as well. Has a tile, linoleum style floor that seems to be fine and adequate. One note that we have to take is just above this shower. You can see where the moisture probably from the shower, because there's not a vent inside of this room that would allow the venting out of moisture. You see that the ceiling is peeling, light fixtures. And then there's a single vanity sink here. In this, there's just a small area that the tenant is using, just sort of a passway area. That door there is going to lead into a two-car garage. There's also another entrance into the door of the two-car garage. Doors are working fine. They're in good order. However, there are just no remotes, so the tenant has to get out and come inside and open the garage door. But from the inside, they are functioning properly. Another note inside of this garage, you can see the ceiling that goes above gas water heater. It looks like there's a lot of water damage, and in this particular section, I think the second bathroom is right above this section, so it may be that we have a leak here. You can see it's a gas water heater. The water heater seems to be in pretty good condition and no flaws to that. All right, one spot on the garage wall that is significant. That spot is about 12 inches long, and it just simply looks as though someone backed into the garage. All right. Now, one particular spot in the hallway behind the garage, you can see the damage on the door that's leading to the exterior. You can see a large gaping hole or gap that is allowing a lot of cool air through. The tenant was complaining that it's super cold in the basement and was worried that the heat was not working. But looking at the basement area with the garage, some poorly finished spots, the reason it's cool is simply because so much air is coming in. We're going to go through the second doorway in the garage and head back upstairs. All right, heading back upstairs, you can see that the door on this side is in good shape. The hardwood floor is solid and in good shape as well. It looks like this is actually a laminate floor. You can tell from the small chipped spot there. And again, you see that the carpet needs a thorough cleaning. You can see some spots there.
Daddy, the carrot's too hard.
Looking into the living room. Living room is in good shape, has a vaulted ceiling. Dining room is just to the left of the living room. And then a look through in the kitchen. And then down the hallway. One note that we want to make in the living room is that just above the front window, you have a section of water leak that is about 3.5 to 4 feet long and about 2 feet wide. You see previous water damage there. Walking into the kitchen. The cabinets are a white, smooth surface cabinet. The cabinets are in good condition, good working order. You see just a couple of spots here to where there's a small peeling section on the cabinets. You see a spot just to the left side of the door as well. Appliances.